did it again! Mama left me behind and flew back to the Philippines, but this time, she took on China Southern Airlines for the very first time. Was she impressed, stressed, or secretly loving it? Love this travel adventure? Smash that like button, follow or subscribe our socials for behind the scenes chaos, we probably don't have that, and hit the bell so you'll never miss our next wildest trip. Your support fuels our jet set lifestyle. I tracked her whole journey, well, probably, from check-in to touchdown. Let's relive her adventure and find out if she'll ever fly with them again. Luck was on her side today because security and immigration were a breeze. No long lines, no stressful delays, just a quick scan of her bags. Mama's relieved that she didn't have to rush or wait forever, especially since she likes to take her time before flights. Of course, Mama glanced longingly at the airport lounges. Who wouldn't want free snacks, comfy seats, and quiet space? But as a smart budget traveler, and also because we're broke, she's not about to spend extra just for luxury. Instead, she's happily people-watching, stacking on her own food and saving for pasalubong back home. Now she's settled at her boarding gate, phone charged and travel docs ready. The flight hasn't been called yet, but Mama's the type to arrive early and relax rather than stress last minute, watching planes take off, listening to boarding announcements, and maybe even striking up a conversation with me before she truly leaves this country. For now, just for now. The moment has arrived. Now everybody's lining up to be boarded. In this flight, they first called all the business class first, to remind the people in economy that they are so broke. But at least they can still fly, letting them glide onto the plane with priority access. Meanwhile, Mama and the rest of the premium economy and economy passengers waited patiently. But no worries, we all know the real adventure begins once everyone's on board. It was time for the economy passengers to board, but with a strategy. The airline called passengers by seat zones, starting with those seated at the back of the plane first, then gradually moving up to the middle and front sections. Keeps things organized and avoids that dreaded aisle traffic jam. Each group was called. Soon, it'll be her turn to step onto that plane and officially start her journey back home.
Thank you.
Mama has officially stepped onto her China Southern Airlines flight, and it's a full flight today, no empty seats to sneak into for extra space.
请您扫描座椅前方二维码，登录南航数字客舱服务平台，进入机上升舱页面。
Reach the cabin service platform, enter the onboard upgrade page, and contact cabin crew after completing the seat selection and payment.
Her assigned seat, 59B, comes with some handy comforts, like a footrest, adjustable headrest to keep her head from tossing around while she sleeps, and the airline provides hygienically sealed headphones for their in-flight entertainment, so she can dive into movies or music. The in-flight entertainment system is packed with options. The latest Hollywood blockbusters, although I don't really get why Hollywood has been promoting blockbusters since, well, most of them are cash grabs now.
Oh no!
Popular Chinese films and music, and Mama can even track the flight's progress on the screen, so she knows exactly where they are, just like you can with every other plane. Since this is a connecting flight with a stop in Guangzhou, she's keeping an eye on the updates to stay on schedule. With so much to watch, the long-haul journey feels a little shorter.
再次见面，本次航班全体机组成员向您致以最诚挚的问候。稍后。
Uy, Philippines! 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 Woo! Oh, my throat. With a 10-hour flight ahead, China Southern Airlines serves 2 full meals, including a breakfast service to keep passengers fueled, to sit and watch more movies on their screens, and go to the toilet. First up, dinner, and then a morning meal before landing. While budget airlines strip things down to basics, this airline delivers those little touches that make long-haul flights bearable. like personal entertainment screens to pass the hours, refreshing wipes signaling meal service is coming. It's these thoughtful details that remind you you're not just cattle being transported, but an actual passenger, an actual human passenger. The crew is efficient and friendly, making sure everyone is comfortable before the meal arrives. The cabin crew has started their service for dinner, and Mama kicks things off with a soothing cup of oolong tea to warm up. Soon after, dinner is served. And Mama's choice is the beef with potatoes and purple cabbage, paired with a couscous salad as the starter. The beef is tender and flavorful, blending perfectly with the soft potatoes and tangy purple cabbage, a win for airplane food. On the side, she gets a dinner roll with butter and a mixed fruit cup for dessert. However, Mama avoids the bread, gluten makes her bloated, and isn't a fan of the preserved sugary fruits, so she focuses on the main dish, which she finds simple but delicious. Even though the dinner roll triggers her gluten sensitivity, Mama still takes a few bites. Well, for me, I should just keep it until, I eat it until there's like a toilet next to me. She doesn't finish it, but she makes sure to honor the meal by tasting everything. Meanwhile, she nibbles on the quinoa salad, which is dry but packed with satisfying texture. The mixed fruit cup arrives swimming in syrup, so sweet it could double as dessert. Mama, not a fan of sugary preserved fruits, takes just few bites enough to cleanse her palate. Overall, the economy class meal service gets a thumbs up from her. Tasty, filling, and well presented. And what did you think the business class people were served? A full course meal with steaks, soup, and caviar? Well, I guess you get what you pay for. After the meal, the crew comes around with another round of drinks, and Mama opted for a hot coffee to keep her relaxed and cozy. Check out this cute little detail! This stirrer has not just one, but two hearts on it. Even the small things feel special on this flight. Who knew a coffee stirrer could be this charming? Five and a half hours had passed. She slept a little well, and now she's fully awake because they were about to serve the breakfast. After a few hours of movies and a quick nap, the cabin lights brighten for breakfast service. Mama opts for the chicken noodles in thick sauce, surprisingly tasty and good. The noodles strike the perfect balance, not too soft, not too firm, and packed with flavor. Although it comes with another dinner roll, this time with strawberry jam, the ever-present sugary fruit cup, and a blueberry yogurt. Of course, she pairs it all with her go-to travel drink, coffee. The chicken noodles exceeded her expectations. Savory, filling, and well-cooked. Surprisingly, that airline food can actually be satisfying. As for the rest, Mama doesn't dwell much on the fruit cup or yogurt, we've been here before, but overall, it's a decent meal to start the day. At this point, she's just grateful for hot food at cruising altitude. The flight is now approaching Guangzhou, Mama's first ever layover in China. Though she'll only be on the ground for 3 hours, she's excited to experience even a brief taste of the country. But here's the catch. China's web restrictions mean that usual apps like Google, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, even TikTok won't work. Yes, TikTok's Chinese cousin Douyin thrives here, but her phone, basically a fancy handheld camera until she reconnects elsewhere. For a traveler used to staying connected, this layover will be a true test of patience. No last-minute Google searches, no social media updates, just old-school waiting. Ay, Mama, just use a VPN! I'm sorry. Mama doesn't mind though. She'll people watch, explore the airport, and maybe even enjoy the forced break from scrolling, because disconnecting isn't so bad.
Bye-bye.
Guangzhou Airport, we meet at last. Mama's phone is now a brick, her social media's MIA, and her layover survival skills? Let's find out.